I'm not quitting or doing anything. I just want to get that out of the way. But the title for this video, for this commentary track, is more aimed at Reddit threads or people who are just getting into content creation and aren't really sure where to take things. See, recently I've fallen into the rabbit hole of going to Reddit. I don't really like going to Twitter all that much as a social media outlet, and Reddit happens to be a decent website where you can really curate it to the communities that you like to hang around or see information from. And because of that, I find it incredibly useful for a lot of stuff that I do as a streamer and as a YouTuber and all that sort of stuff. I can do it to keep up with gaming communities. I do it to keep up with different online communities just in general that I like hanging around. And in especially the Twitch subreddit, every day there is a new post that says something to the effect of, should I quit? Should I give up? Should I stop creating content? And to be completely honest, and to just answer right away, probably yes. Which doesn't sound like the kind of validation you were probably looking for. But the thing is that if you are losing out on a lot of life experiences and streaming and content creation is something that is stressing you out, and you are discouraged because of the numbers that you're receiving on your content, on your videos, on your streams, whatever it might be, it's probably a good idea to quit. Because there are so many other things, so many other experiences and things that you can do to improve your own personal life that doesn't have to be revolved behind a keyboard. And for myself, I had initially considered quitting YouTube many times, and considered just not really coming back to a lot of things. In fact, on the Shiny Sylveon channel, I initially considered my 7-hour video where I played every single killer in Dead by Daylight after getting Prestige 3 on all of them to be my final video on the channel. That obviously hasn't been the case, because I've uploaded many videos ever since then. But the reason why I was able to continue uploading, the reason why I was able to, bounce back from it and not want to quit in the moment, was because I came back around to doing what I enjoy doing most, which is having a commentary track and talking about the state of a game while I'm playing it. And because I was having fun doing that and creating thumbnails based around the goofy ideas that I had, mostly in like pattern recognition and being like, this would be funny as a meme or as a general appearance, I went ahead and, well, just kept uploading. I just kept going for it. And I never thought about the numbers. I never thought about, oh man, I hope that this video does well, or I know that this one's not going to be all that great, but we'll figure it out from there. No, I do talk a lot about numbers. I do put a lot of post-mortem thought, like, okay, I know why this one didn't do so well, and I know that people tend to click off after the first game, just statistics-wise, people's attention spans and what have you. But it's never a point of stress for me. It's never a reason to not upload. If I don't want to upload, I don't have to. Even though I have close to 6,000 subscribers now, which I'm incredibly grateful for, I don't have to keep uploading to YouTube because it's not a full-time thing. There are other things that I am doing with my time presently that I can dedicate more hours to. And so in the same way, or in a lesser way, because I do consider myself to be like a very small-time version of success that I've built up over time, and I've been very lucky to catch myself in the algorithm a few times. I do have a reason to keep coming back. And for people who are smaller than me, which there are quite a few, it's not really your job nor your full-time responsibility to continue streaming, creating videos. because there's so much more you can do with that time than worrying if a number is looking correct to you. I do want to talk about a time that I did want to quit making content, and that was after the Danganronpa videos. It wasn't because of the negative backlash, although there is a lot of negativity on those videos because the Danganronpa community is rampant and, what's the word? Venomous? Vindictive, that's the word I was looking for. Not everyone in it, but there is an overwhelming vocal minority, I should say. The majority of the vocal minority who will not accept criticism of this visual novel. And anyway, after I had spent so many hours working on this video and getting it uploaded and getting it done, I never wanted to upload again. That's because I felt like I was never going to reach the same heights as that video ever again. And so I went about doing what I enjoyed. I went about doing what I know was most natural to me, what I could actually spend my time on, instead of having to be like, I'm gonna kind of float around on a video essay idea for this number of hours. And that change in mentality has really worked out for me. I think that that has been an upward trajectory ever since I really started doing that, maybe about 7 months ago now. It's only gone up. It's only been positive ever since the end of last year. Now, is it a full-time thing for me now? No. And I don't entirely expect that it will be. I would love for it to be a full-time thing. I would love to be able to do content full-time and be my own boss and have my own working hours and all that. But it's just not possible right now. And it might never be. But until then, I'm not planning to quit. Because I know that what I'm doing for the love of the game, I'm doing for the love of creating videos. And if you have to ask yourself, should I keep making videos because numbers aren't looking good, or because some other stressors, you don't have time, your computer can't be upgraded, you don't have good internet, your family situation or relationships just doesn't allow you the capacity to do it, then focus on the real life things. Streaming will always be there for you to come back to if that's something that you truly enjoy. But stressing out over something that can only be seen online is never worth your time. And I don't think that you need to continue worrying yourself with it anyway. So, very brief commentary track. Just something I wanted to kind of ramble about, because I think that I see these threads so often. I just want to generally reply to them and say, hey, if you're not feeling good about your content, then you don't have to stick around. It's fine. Maybe people maybe miss you, but your community, whatever you built up there. But your life is much more important than random people on the internet. Anyway, hope this helped, or didn't. I don't know. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.